This instruction is on the Rockwell Hardness test. The purpose is to test the penetration properties of metals. The machine that we will use is called a Rockwell Hardness tester, and it has two tests. We will be doing two tests. For softer materials, we use the Rockwell B test, and for harder materials, we use the C. Each test has associated with it a type of penetrator. One is a steel ball for the softer material, and a load that causes the penetration of the material, with a lower load for the softer material. And for the C, which is a harder material, it has a diamond cone penetrator and a heavier load. This is the steel ball penetrator as an example. And the two loads are on a dial, 100 kilograms and 150 kilograms. In order to set up the test, you will simply choose the appropriate penetrator and the appropriate load, and choose the appropriate sample to be tested. To operate the machine, you will put the sample to be tested on the anvil, turn and raise the anvil using this turnstile until you'll see little green LEDs light up as the load. This is called the preload, and you apply a preload to make sure that you have an appropriate datum so that the test is consistent for all samples. As this goes up, it will go and eventually it will move over to the LEDs will move over to the set condition. When it gets to the set condition, then all you have to do to perform the test is push the start button, and the test will be performed. The major load will be applied, and then the result will appear in the digital readout. When you put the sample on the anvil, you need to be careful. You can use the same sample for several tests, but the requirement is that you cannot perform a test too close to a previous test or too close to the edge of the material. So what you need to do is observe as you put the sample in place that your test is not closer than 3 diameters to another test, 3 of these little penetration diameters to another test, and then your test will be valid. Now, what we're going to do in the lab, you will come into the lab and sign in, print your name on a line, which represents the type of test that you will perform. Person A will perform a Rockwell B test on a steel 1018 cold drawn sample, and so on. Person F will perform a Rockwell B test on a sample of 40 cold drawn, and so on, until everyone has performed one of the tests. When that happens, when everyone has performed a test, I will scan this data sheet in and email it to all the members. And what you will do after that, you need to fill out these blocks. You need to average this column only. We're just going to look at the steel 1018. You will need to average those values, and then use this link that gives you several other links, one of which will be a table to estimate the ultimate strength of the material by using the hardness data. For steel, it's possible to do this. For other materials, it is not. So this table is for steel only. So you'll go look at that table and get an estimated value for the strength of 1018 cold drawn. You'll go to MatWeb or some published site and look up the published value, and then find the percent difference of those two values. And then the test that you performed earlier in this course was the ultimate strength for 1018 cold drawn using the tensile tester. So what you need to do, there's a link also in this, on this link, to link you to that history. And what you do right here is estimate the lowest value on that chart and the highest value on that chart. Put your name at the top. Be sure and put your name at the top of the data sheet, and then bring that to me in my office.